A 4-goal thriller at the Emirates saw points shared between Arsenal and Liverpool, and there have been a fair share of surprises across Matchweek 9 in the Premier League. You're watching Foot and Mouth. Welcome back to Foot in Mouth. How we feeling, boys? We feeling spooky?
I'm feeling spooked.
Getting into the Halloween.
Honestly,
teens.
the scariest thing though is watching Man Utd play.
Look, I think Real Madrid fans will say differently.
Yeah, they got a lot to be scared of.
I mean, they're not 14th, are they?
No, but in La Liga, anything less than second is basically
14.
No, I disagree with that.
In that league, bro.
Don't try and sugarcoat your vibe.
But yes, Barcelona did beat Madrid 4-0 at
4-0.
the Bernabeu.
I think it's the first time I can remember a 4-0 hiding like that, that I've paid attention to.
Yeah, not according to Ancelotti.
I remember, I don't know, okay, we're old. The Sergio Ramos red card, and then like they lost like 5-0 or something like that. Didn't that happen?
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie, El Clasico.
There's like a picture of like Ramos like.
Well, remember, Logie, you said that Ancelotti apparently in the press conference after the game said the last time we lost 4-0 to them, we won the La Liga and the Champions League.
That is true.
So it has happened. It has happened before.
Look, if it's any consolation, Barcelona's kit looks fucking terrible.
They
didn't look good winning.
The Coldplay kit, bro.
Spotify kit.
The half and half. I like it.
I don't like the Spotify thing. I can't lie.
I'm not mad at the Spotify. I kind of like that they get these band logos.
You've
like
been
they
saying
that's cool, but
Coldplay.
it just doesn't look nice. Like
look, I'm not a big fan of it, and I think you have a kit like that, you deserve to get a 4-0. They got the win.
They won.
They got the win.
Yeah, so I say they didn't look good winning in it. But yeah, anyway.
Lewandowski got a goal, eh?
Lewandowski, I think he got 2 goals.
Mbappe is just not having it.
Not having it at all. But yeah, let's start there. Lewandowski, 36 years old, still killing it. Probably, I think this is the best start to a season he's had at Barcelona.
Yeah.
What a player. A lot of people.
Their manager's the first man to like get revenge on himself.
Hansi Flick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, Lewandowski did it against Bayern Munich in the Champions League before this game. So
no,
the two of them really don't like their former.
Lewandowski at 36 years old is still one of the best strikers in the world.
100%.
Like, without a doubt. And I know like.
Is he linked to United?
I wish. Well, Xavi is former Barcelona.
Maybe he'll go there to retire, do a few TikToks before he hangs up his boots officially.
Yeah, you can do that Europa League dance.
Oh.
But yeah, look, Barcelona look fucking great.
Yeah,
not
bro.
gonna lie. Hansi Flick, obviously, at one point I did kind of want him to manage United because he was on the table. But yeah, going to Barcelona, the changes he's made, we're seeing fucking. Lamine Yamal is probably the best player.
Yeah, he's the chosen one at the moment.
He's probably the best. He's probably the best player on earth right now.
I mean, it's hard to argue with the consistency.
He's like 17 years old and he's doing what he's doing, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also like Rafinha having Rafinha scored again.
Rafinha's great.
He is having the
renaissance. I remember in the Dortmund game.
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm thinking of it. No.
The Bayern game.
The Bayern game. Yeah. Fuck, man.
He cooked.
Yeah.
No, and what's crazy is like he kind of like failed. Yeah, he kind of like failed when he first got to Barcelona.
Like, I think every season since he joined there, there's been talk of him leaving.
Yeah, they have been kind of trying to get rid of him ever since he came. But somehow this season under Hansi Flick, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, between him, Lewandowski having this resurgence,
and
Yamal, that Barcelona team is sick.
Dude, even the fans at one point, Barcelona fans were holding up T-shirts with his number on it and Nico Williams' name on the shirt, bro. Like, that's how bad it had gotten at one point.
Yes, apparently Nico Williams was supposed to be the Rafinha replacement, and he was supposed to take Rafinha's number. Obviously now, though, Rafinha is completely settled all doubts.
Yeah, bro.
I think he's even the captain of Barcelona right now.
He took that personally when he saw that stuff, bro. And rightfully so, because, he's turned things around completely.
Yeah, he's turned things around.
And I think there was already, I saw talks that Barcelona are expecting him to extend his deal, which currently runs until 2027, so they already want to extend it. But who knows, bro? Maybe this is another situation where you give him that new deal and then the drop-off begins again.
I never believe in that. As a soccer player, I can't believe that you get a new contract and all of a sudden it's like, I'm
look at Fernando Torres at Chelsea, brother. Got a better deal at Chelsea.
Didn't Rashford get a new contract?
Rashford got a new bumper deal.
Contract.
And then
Bruno got a new contract.
Mesut Ozil, Aubameyang at Arsenal.
Yeah, there's a couple of examples.
There are a couple of examples.
Sanchez to United.
But yeah, look back. Mbappe. What the hell is going on with Mbappe?
He needs more penalties.
He needs something. He signed for Madrid. We all thought it was a done deal. Madrid will win everything from now on. And they've been worse than last season without him.
Yeah, and because he's there, having to accommodate for Mbappe, Bellingham's also suffering now.
The thing is, Mbappe's not a striker, is he? He's a winger, right? Like you'd consider Mbappe as like a winger.
I guess I'd always want to play him down the middle, but I guess in today's age with inside forwards and wingers who always cut in, Mbappe is a lot more threatening from the side, from either side.
But obviously with Madrid, if you want to put him on the wing, you're either taking out Valverde or Vinicius, and Vinicius as well is kind of having the fucking season of a lifetime. He also scored a hat-trick the other day.
Yes, he did, bro, and that was against Dortmund.
That was
the Champions League final
that comeback.
Right, he was he just like he made them. You know when a player makes the defense look like average,
like SACKED did to Robertson.
We're gonna get onto that.
We will get onto that.
Who's Robertson? Who's your left back? Dallo, eh?
Listen, we're gonna get
it's
on.
It's actually Luke Shaw. It's actually Luke Shaw's one.
On Vinny Jr., I think his second goal of that hat trick when he just ran, when he ran the entire length of the pitch, bro.
Yeah, no, Vinicius.
That was that.
With the way he's playing right now, he does totally deserve the Ballon d'Or. Like I would give it to him just based off of how he's playing right now.
You know what my thing is, when you consider that time frame of when the Ballon d'Or
is eligible.
Yeah, I'm like, he started performing better after the voting closed.
Yes,
you can't take recent weeks into account.
But the only other competition is Bellingham, who's also been shit.
Yeah, but again, up until that voting thing closed, Bellingham was also up. He was way up there.
Yeah, but Vinny was up there too, and I would argue Vinny wins because he was up there then, and he's still kind of up there now.
Lisandro Martinez, you know me, especially after seeing Vinny's drop off at international level in the Copa America. I still say Lisandro Martinez.
When last as a Prem player won it?
Like
Ronaldo?
Once. It was just one time, bro.
It was Ronaldo, wasn't it?
That's mad, actually.
Didn't Owen never got a Ballon d'Or, did he?
That would have been after
not
Ronaldo.
At Liverpool. I think he was at Madrid when he got his Ballon d'Or.
And that would have been before Ronaldo.
They will never give it to a Premier League player, regardless of how good you do. Mo Salah should have had one by now, bro.
Mo Salah should have had one
by now.
So, but yeah, look, what does it say about Madrid? What does it say about Barcelona? What does it say about Ancelotti?
Look, the last time I watched Madrid was that Dortmund game, and it was like
that comeback,
bro. It was so, but it was so like you can't be surprised. But it was so inevitable.
In the Champions League, bro. They're a different breed when it comes to Champions League.
But then what breed are they in La Liga if they're getting slapped 4-0 to Barca?
What they are in La Liga is elite, bro. I know it's obviously a horrible result, especially to lose like to your main rival.
Trust me, I know a few things about embarrassing.
Do you?
I know a few things about
But I will also say it's one game. It's still early into the season. There's every chance that Barcelona don't win the league this season, but they're going to celebrate the 4-0 against Real Madrid trophy.
But you can't see them not winning the league at this point. The biggest competition is Madrid, and they've just slapped them up 4-0.
I can't see anybody winning any league 9 games in, unless it's not even in the Bundesliga
Man City
anymore.
Man City.
Man City have won.
No, again, I still think it's very early to say, bro. I think it's very early to say. I think how many points is it between City and Liverpool? 3 now?
1.
1 point now, after the Arsenal
and then
result.
Arsenal's like
5.
Now you're telling me if it stays 1 point or grows between now and the end of the season, then fair play to City. But at this stage,
the thing with Liverpool being so close is Liverpool is overachieving right now, for sure.
I think
new manager in Swans, you don't think this is overachieving?
I think they are, bro. I don't think anybody
expected
him to
lead. Go watch the first episode.
I don't think
what did I say?
No, what I'm saying is I don't think anybody expected him to be leading the table at this point, even with the easy start to the league.
Clip me, first episode for the month. I'm like,
but that's because you're a Liverpool fan, Spons.
Yeah.
No one other than
nobody
Liverpool
would have
fans.
blamed you for saying otherwise either. Like you backed your boys.
But I did like put a disclaimer in that this isn't the backing boys thing. I genuinely believe like we fucking.
Hey, this disclaimer don't mean shit, Spons. You support Liverpool. You know what I was saying at the start?
I support United as well.
I was saying United top 4 at the start of the season.
I currently support United.
You want to clip me on that?
I support United's decision making. I support the way they currently play football. I support the results they're getting.
Yes.
I'm Ten Hag in.
Yes.
I love Dallo.
Yes.
Casemiro.
Okay.
Fucking let's go.
Okay, look,
Glazers, Ineos.
Let's swing it back to Madrid. Casemiro, you did play for Madrid.
He won a lot of trophies.
He won a lot of trophies. He showed us the picture.
His wife
showed us the pictures.
But yeah, look, Ancelotti, you saw afterwards, he gave Hansi Flick a little, because one of Hansi Flick's assistants was going like mental after the 4th goal.
Yeah.
And Ancelotti just walked up to him and gave him a little
have
finger.
Some class,
have a little class.
Have some class.
I don't actually look. Madrid need to reform their entire system. Maybe get Bellingham back as the false 9. I don't know if you can start Mbappe every week. He's not playing like someone who you'd say is the best in the world. Not anywhere close. So yeah, maybe they just go back to the old system they had last year. Bring Bellingham back up front. Bellingham was scoring mad goals last season.
We were talking about him every episode, basically.
Yeah, we were.
No cap, eh? It's like it was inevitable he would score.
Yeah,
it was. So yeah, look, Madrid is gonna have to figure something out. I don't know.
Look, like Logan said, early days. No panic.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
No,
But
I
I mean,
don't think they will. And again, I think also when you look at recent history,
Look, this is your United thing and you're trying to get them to panic. Don't
Yes.
panic, bruv.
No, look, I'm just saying.
Barcelona have low-key become the United of La Liga just because of the financial troubles and the
they
results
were.
and
But the thing is, they've effectively turned the corner. United is
No,
still
fair
nowhere
enough.
close to turning that
But
corner.
They're very similar in
Yes,
terms
they are.
of the club being
Yeah.
run away. But
The
the
mess,
football
There's
is
like
still.
date in there.
But the football is still there. Where
You see, and that proves my point. United, even with all the backroom shit going on, they should still be able to play a good game of soccer.
yeah.
If Barcelona can do it.
Look, I still say with this result, like if you look at the last couple of years,
Yeah.
considering Real Madrid's trophy haul in the
Yes.
last few years,
Yes, it is.
I don't think it's panic season.
Yeah,
there
not at all, bro.
I think if they had won 4-0, you probably wouldn't have seen them. Even though it's a rival, I don't think they would have, like Ancelotti did with the finger thing, I think they would have been a little bit more
the
classy in
fingering
celebrations.
pause.
This just, the finger thing.
The finger thing. The finger thing. Okay.
I just think,
Unpause.
Unpause,
that
unpause.
this result meant so much more to Barca because of that climb up. That's why they were going so mad about it.
A fucking El Clasico is always gonna have weight behind it.
But
Whether Madrid win or lose, there is weight behind
No,
it.
100%. What I'm just saying in terms of a different, there are levels to this. If
Yes.
Real Madrid won this 4-0, they're not going on like school kids.
I don't know.
I don't think they're going on
I
like
think in the
school kids,
context
bro.
of Barca being top of the log, I think they're all going on like school kids.
Yeah, Barcelona are just kind of, this is one of the situations where I think they're counting their chickens before they hatch, bro. Like, you can go on because it's a big win against your main rival.
Yes.
But as a Real Madrid fan, if I was one, I wouldn't be panicked at all. I would honestly, this would be a little bit of water off a duck's back here.
It's just embarrassing, obviously.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
it's embarrassing.
It
But
is
you can move
embarrassing.
on from it because you know what this team's capable of.
Yes, you can move on from it, but where to and how? Because this team, they kind of look lost.
Well,
I'm
like you
gonna
said,
be honest.
something as simple as tweaking the system to get Bellingham back up top again. Something
Yeah,
like that
but
could
then
make
what
all the
do you do
difference.
with the dude you bought who's the best player in the world? Bench him?
No, I think if anything, Valverde is probably going to have to take a little bit of a knock and sit bench every so now and then come on as an impact player. He's probably not going to be too happy about that. But these are the decisions that Ancelotti's going to have to make.
It's also early days. Mbappe will settle in.
Look,
You think so?
Mbappe on top of that, I think regardless of how much you spend on a player, they should earn their place in the starting 11.
Yeah.
So ideally, Mbappe would be the one sitting bench and coming off from the bench. But
He's
you know
the best,
he's not
the
going to
best
accept
player in the
that.
world.
You know
So
he's not going to accept that.
competitive.
You can't bench the best player in the world.
But he hasn't been playing like the best. I think if you're not playing like the best player in the world, then you don't deserve to start, bro.
Well, look, hopefully Ancelotti and Madrid do start doing that. Hopefully they change something because, yeah, sometimes it's definitely not working out there.
Bruh. There are some things also not working out in the Premier League, namely the PGMOL.
If the PG.
The FA, the PGMOL. But yeah, look, we're gonna get into Arsenal Liverpool.
Do you want to start with United?
No, I'd like to start with Arsenal Liverpool. I think that the most talking is gonna come from there because this game was hectic.
Yeah.
It was a 4-goal thriller.
Hey, welcome to the club of elite games, bruv.
You see, Arshavin was at the stadium. Arshavin posted a post on Instagram at the stadium asking you in the comment. The caption was like, "I wonder if anybody's gonna score 4 today."
Wow, and Barcelona did.
No, just 4 man alone. Remember, Arshavin scored 4 against Liverpool when he was at Arsenal.
This
Man.
is fucking years ago.
But yeah, like it was a crazy game. Arsenal got an early goal. I'm gonna come out and say it. Arsenal absolutely should have won this game because Jesus' goal at the end should have stood. Jesus' goal should have stood. If you can tell me why it shouldn't have stood, then
whistle blew.
please
Because
do.
the whistle blew.
No, what I'm saying, why did the whistle blow?
But the whistle blew.
Why
bruv.
did it blow?
Nah, but like it was like it wasn't like it was.
No, why? What was the whistle
It was a
blown
foul,
for?
bro.
On what? Where?
I don't know.
There we go. Because it was the most softest, nonsensical
No, but
whistle blow.
but like they stopped playing.
Yes, they did.
No,
stop it.
100%. But remember, the one thing
So
everyone's
look,
learned
okay,
now.
okay. Maybe it's not a foul, yeah. If the whistle doesn't blow, then like yeah,
It doesn't matter.
No,
there was at least okay. Maybe it wasn't like
There
phases.
were like 2 passes that happened after
but like,
everyone had
yeah,
stopped.
everyone as the whistle went. Oh,
Liverpool switched off,
Everybody
yeah.
knows now. You don't play to the whistle anymore because of VAR. That's literally the rule of thumb now. You have to finish the phase of play because VAR could very well realize that wasn't a foul.
Hey, we all stand by the rule, play to the whistle.
Yeah,
No.
Liverpool play
What
to
I'm
the
saying
whistle.
is it's literally common knowledge that rule doesn't hold as much weight anymore because of VAR
It's
now.
also common knowledge.
Especially
It's
in
also
an
common
attacking
knowledge
phase
not
of
to
play.
kick the ball away after free
No,
after
100%.
free kicks.
And it's also
Wait, you guys should have fucking Jesus, all of the nights should have got fucking yellow cards for whistles blowing and this man is still
No,
having
no, no.
about there.
That's one for you, one for you.
No, brother. Au contraire. Like, I'm sorry. This game was ridiculous because, again, I don't know why this referee is blowing the whistle only once Havertz gets the ball. He didn't blow the whistle when the foul happened. He blew the whistle once Havertz got the pass off, right? Secondly, you're supposed to let the attacking phase of play run its course before you do any call like that. Because why? VAR's going to call it back and rule the goal out if there was indeed a foul. Yeah. This didn't happen. Sketchy bongo, brother. On top of that, right at the end of the game, what happens? Tsimikas kicks the ball out for a corner right in front of the linesman and the ref. They somehow award a goal kick.
Okay, that was back, yeah.
They award a goal kick.
Cry more, bro. Cry more.
They award a goal kick, bro. So, but again,
that was a corner.
Again, I will say, I can't be mad at the draw considering the backline we had for 30 minutes that Liverpool couldn't score against.
And considering that no Odegaard. Saka was clearly not fully fit.
Neither was Timber, bro. Yeah. I'm more surprised by the fact that Saka and Timber lasted as long as they did before they had to come off.
Yeah.
But, dude, I'm very annoyed with the officials. And also, look, like it must be said, we could have won this game just by taking the chances we created throughout the game. The first half, we dominated that game, bro. That first half was all Arsenal. We should have absolutely taken our chances better. But nah, dude.
All Arsenal. It was what you guys played better.
It was all Arsenal,
It wasn't
bro.
all. The stats were very.
Arsenal were leading in possession, shots on goal, passes completed.
Not the whole half, bro. Like the first 20 minutes, it was like nip and tuck.
Nah, I think we watched different games,
like,
brother.
No, bro.
I think we watched different games, brother.
The first 20 minutes, if you look, literally, it was like possession were the same. The chances created were the same.
Well, again, 20 minutes out of like 50 minutes, considering extra time as well.
You're speaking about the first half.
That's saying
half of the first half.
I'm saying that's half of like no. I'm saying there was 7 added minutes.
You were overall the better side.
We dominated that first half, bro.
The first half,
we dominated that first half. I don't know where Mo Salah was in that first half. I barely knew where Luis Diaz was in that first half. Up until Partey conceded the corner that led to you guys equalizing with Van Dijk's goal. Speaking of first half, Van Dijk, his kickouts at Havertz, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Should have been at least a yellow card.
No, it's only. Are you only saying it because of what?
I'm saying that because letter of the law says violent conduct. There was no ball near them. He literally was scoping at Havertz with the intention to hurt. Because
Havertz is fucking holding on to him.
2 big kicks.
Yeah, look, I would
letter of the law.
I would say that's a situation where you, as the ref, you maybe just talk to the guys. I wouldn't give anyone a card.
100% you can say that. What I'm saying is letter of the law says someone needs a card.
Yes.
Letter of the law says violent conduct.
So then give both of them a card.
Why? Pulling a shirt is violent conduct now.
They're both agitating each other.
Yeah. Then by all means give both a card.
Okay.
All I'm saying is...
then by those same means give neither of them a card.
Yeah.
No, because violent conduct is violent conduct.
I don't think it was necessarily that violent.
No, man, it's obviously...
You can foul someone and be violent and not get a card.
It was 2... No, you can foul someone without violent conduct. Yes. That was literally... Van Dijk only had intentions of hurting Havertz here because of how he kicked out twice.
If Van Dijk wanted to hurt Havertz,
he would have hurt him.
No, 100%. And he probably would have got away without the card. Because Liverpool apparently seemed to get a lot of benefit of the doubts here. Luis Diaz, the foul count on him was 10. Do you know how many cards he got in the game? 0. How do you commit 10 fouls in a game and not even get a yellow, brother? I don't know. But I feel like that VAR operator who had his FPL app open might have a thing or two to say about that.
Game.
We don't know if
that was during the United game.
And we don't know if he had FPL open. It could have just been the Premier League website. They have the same color scheme.
It's all good.
They have the same color scheme.
Y'all can say what you want. I just think that the officiating of that game could have been a lot better.
Is it the same like VAR means like nah, man? Because that was a United game.
I saw it for the Arsenal game. Because I saw everyone making jokes about how the Brian wanted to make sure he got points for Saka and Salah. That was it. But you can make your assessments. I think that the refereeing could have been way better in this game.
Yeah.
And again, just coming back to that Van Dijk situation, I just think it turns the tide a little bit when Van Dijk has to play, because that was like the 3rd minute. Yeah. If you had to play an entire game of football on a yellow card, it changes the climate a little bit.
But I, in my personal opinion, don't think either of them should get a card for what happened. It's professionals getting each other's head, annoying each other.
The only reason he's saying this is
I'm just saying letter of the law. I'm saying letter of the law says that they should be carded.
We
Simple
know.
as.
I'm a United fan. I watched United lose because of a 90th minute penalty given to West Ham. I'm not complaining about PGMOL or ref decisions. We know what happens. We know how inconsistent it is. Get used to it.
No, I think I don't think anybody should get used to it because
it's not going to change.
It's not going to change.
I understand it's not going to change, but at the same time, I'm never going to.
Cape Town talking about like.
I'm never going to stop someone from expressing their annoyance at the PGMOL, because the thing is, a shit official is a shit official.
Yes.
complain.
Yes.
Even if Arsenal had won this game 10-0, I would still be complaining about the shit calls that happened in the game. Because why? The game could and should be better with proper officiating.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's not. So us complaining does nix.
No, let's talk about
absolutely
I think what it does do is it lets the fans just appease themselves a little bit because it's worth complaining about. Simple as, bro. Shit officiating is shit officiating.
I don't think it's worth crying over spilled milk.
Yeah. I'm saying if it helps a fan feel a bit better, bro, then go for it. Because why? It's your opinion.
No,
Share your opinion.
It is
bro.
your opinion, but it's pointless arguing this should have happened, this should have happened, this should have happened. We can argue that till the cows come home. What we know is what did happen.
I just think that's just letting all these people off very easily. And that acceptance of, oh, well, that's how the game is just accepted.
But we're not the police, are we?
No, 100%. But what I'm saying is...
They were let off as soon as all the clubs voted to keep VAR. That's when they were, except for Wolves. That's when they were let off. That wasn't our decision. The clubs decided to do this.
I think fans
Arsenal was one of the clubs who wanted
no,
to
same as my
VAR.
club.
I do want VAR. I've always wanted VAR. My issue is with the operators.
Yeah, but
that is VAR.
But
the operators are
and
VAR. If you want VAR, you want the
Yeah,
operators.
they
because
voted
the operators,
for the operators with
no,
it's not like they said
they voted
I
for
want
VAR. What I'm saying is the operators can be changed.
Yeah.
They are choosing not to
but
change
they
them.
knew that.
They knew
Yeah,
that.
they did, and that's why I'm complaining. Because
So you must complain about your fucking club that voted for it. Same
Exactly.
as Liverpool.
No,
Same with
because-
United.
Because
Yeah.
I am in favor of VAR. I'm
No, but
complaining about the decision to keep these same problematic
there's
operators
more
in the
to it
job.
than that. They voted knowing that the operators are going to be.
Yes.
So Wolves, credit to Wolves. Like,
Yes.
Credit to Wolves.
I like VAR.
Credit to
I'm
Wolves.
pretty sure Wolves are like this. Us, we like VAR.
Yes.
But you aren't.
You aren't running it right.
capable of
Yeah.
doing it, so we're gonna say no to it.
Exactly.
Whereas
No,
everyone else is like, we like VAR, we don't like you guys, but
But
like,
we'll say yes.
fucking
No,
say
because
yes.
what
So you
other
just-
clubs
you're just
are
biting
doing,
your own
what
fucking-
other clubs are doing is putting pressure on the PGMOL to step up their standards. They need to make. They're calling for changes. You are getting referees that'll get subbed, that'll get suspended and drop down to championship games every now and then. But then they just bring their homie back up again first chance they get.
There's the keyword, homie.
Yes, because it is just protecting their friends, bro. That's what, it's a boys' club there.
It is a boys'
Makes
And I'm
rates.
saying
That's why I
there's-
wish more teams voted against it.
No,
At least-
the game needs
at least
VAR.
right now.
The
The
game
doesn't.
the
The
game
game
needs
doesn't, bro.
the game
It really
needs
doesn't.
VAR,
The game
bro.
does not
doesn't,
need
bro.
VAR.
The game needs VAR.
We watched many years without it,
Many-
and it was
many-
fine.
many-
And
years,
that's
bro.
why
Many,
VAR
many
became
years.
a thing, because for many years
made
there
it
were
worse.
incorrect decisions
No, but
being
it's made
made.
it
But
worse.
It's
still
only made it
incorrect.
worse in the Premier though.
No, it's not. Even it's pretty much everywhere, bro.
I don't-
Even in
I barely hear
La
any
Liga
complaints.
La Liga is filled with fucking people saying, "Oh, Madrid pay
Yeah.
the refs. Oh, Barca pay the
Real
refs."
Ma-
It
look-
is filled with that, bro. It's not just the
fair
Premier
enough,
League.
but the Premier League has well worse than anywhere. Because look at the Champions. In the Champions League, VAR operates perfect, bro.
I
The
wouldn't say perfect.
One
I
thing
wouldn't say
that one
perfect.
thing that the Premier League voted against also was the automated offside rule. Why are you voting against that, bro? That's what we need.
Yeah.
We absolutely need that rule. I mean, that goal check for Marino's goal in the Liverpool Arsenal game
It
took
was
how
so
long,
long,
bro?
bro.
Yeah.
It
And then
took
what did man say?
ages.
Rather take 30 seconds extra to make the right decision
took
than 20 seconds to
ages,
make the
bro.
wrong one.
Make the wrong
like,
one, yeah.
bruv.
The operators are the problem. The technology, perfectly needed in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but that's my point. You voting for it, knowing that the operators are going to
exactly.
be fucked. So
As
then,
the clubs voted for it,
Yes.
knowing the operators. are
Yeah.
there. Now, I think that the
so-
clubs want it there, and I'm glad that there are clubs putting pressure on the PGMOL to get those operators straight.
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
that's it, bro.
But-
the technology is needed.
at the end of the day, I just don't think we deserve to lose that game.
I don't think so either. I think it's always actually a very.
I think it's a very
I
fair
only
result.
think the only reason I think you deserve to lose the game, or I think it's more we deserve to win it just because Jesus' goal should have
Yeah,
stood.
but saying you deserve to win it
But
means
also
we deserve to lose it.
Didn't Liverpool also had like a disallowed goal in like the 90th minute or some shit like that?
No,
Is it?
no. It was
Moreno most the sitter.
yeah.
But
He
then he
did.
scored a second. So yeah,
did
you
miss the
score that.
sitter early.
I mean, yeah.
No, that's what- and
you
that's
will
what-
still be saying this, but it won't be like so like
No, look, I will have the same energy. Like I said, whether we won 10-0 even, I would still have the same energy because I'm getting egg with these decisions, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we saw even in the Spurs game, there was one of this, Van der Ven pulled down a Palace player, last man towards the goal line. He got a yellow. Saliba got sent off for that last week.
But I mean, if
Man
you look
United conceded a penalty for something similar to what happened with Martinelli in the Liverpool game.
But yeah,
West Ham get a penalty, Arsenal don't get a penalty. The consistencies are annoying, bro.
But yeah, it's like that. I think it was our last game when Jota was clean on, and I can't remember who we were playing, but it was almost identical to the situation where Saliba got sent off for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
In the
yes.
Chelsea
Yeah,
game.
in the
Yes,
Chelsea game. The
game.
Chelsea
Yes,
game.
bro.
And what's the man's name? The Chelsea defender?
Tossin,
yeah.
He didn't get sent off.
Yeah,
So
literally.
it's just like,
he got a yellow card.
yeah, so we know this, bruv.
Yeah, just because we know it doesn't make it less annoying. And
No,
I
it
would
doesn't make
rather
it less
express your annoyance, brother.
Okay, I get you,
Express your
I
annoyance.
get you,
Get
I
it
get
out.
you.
You have every right to express any annoyances that you have because this is the team you support. This is the game you invest in. Simple as, bro.
My thing is express that annoyance to the club who voted to keep VAR. So me mad at what happened in the United game. I'm not mad at the refs. I'm mad at United.
Nah, I'm mad at the refs, bro.
Nah,
Because
okay,
that's incompetence, bro. You get paid to do this job. I can do your job better than you is all I'm feeling like. That's just nonsense. You're ruining the game. It's killing the game, bro.
Well,
Game's
your
gone.
club voted to keep it. So.
It's killing the game. It's killing the game. But look, this
but look,
was
how
a
the
good game.
But how
Let's
the
not
fuck you guys keep scoring fucking
It is a good game.
flipping set pieces? How?
It's a very good game, bro.
beautiful. Can we talk about
I'm
Saka's goal?
Saka's goal
What
was
a goal.
sensational.
The ball from Ben White, and I know he absolutely cooks Robertson. Let's be honest.
he
Robertson had a
that
tough
was
time.
Robertson's worst game in
And
Liverpool
Andy
kit in a
Robertson.
long time,
Andy
bro.
Robertson.
Look, Van
had
Dijk could have
tough
done a
time.
bit better on the cover.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
But
Because
jeez.
also, if you watch Van Dijk is fucking like jogging back.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
understand.
think that's also he's trusting but
Robbie?
it's
You
like-
think so?
Yeah, he's obviously.
But why wouldn't you?
but,
It's Robertson.
It's Saka though. There's a reason you always have two guys on Saka.
No, fair enough. But Robertson is obviously the much more senior player, and he's not someone that often looks that bad. Bro.
No, he's not.
Like,
But again,
I would have at
you
least
don't often go
yeah.
against Saka.
I would have at least trusted him to make it a little bit more difficult for 23-year-old Saka. You know
Look,
what
he
I
does
mean? Like,
slip, but I mean, he
does
slips
slip,
because
yeah.
he
Yeah.
gets sold.
He gets exactly.
look, with that goal, Saka became the fastest Arsenal player
How's
to
he
reach 50
23?
goals. I got his actual day, his year to the day, because obviously the Premier League put up a whole stat of how much. He is 23 years old, 52 days. The 7th fastest in the Premier League history to reach
Respect,
50
bro.
goals in the Prem, bro.
Yeah.
Romelu Lukaku, the 4th fastest.
You know,
which is
I think
crazy.
Robbie Fowler's. I think Robbie
Robbie
Fowler's the first. Yeah, I
20
think
years
so.
old, bruh.
Yeah.
20 years old. And then Michael
Romelu
Owen is second. So
Lukaku.
some Liverpool heritage.
And,
there.
and
I'm sorry,
Owen's
wait,
there,
whoa.
Ronaldo's
yeah,
there.
Lukaku
Is
is
that
fourth,
all?
bro.
Is that all like for Wigan when he was playing like Wigan and shit?
Bro,
Because he did cook when
it's
he
Robbie
played.
Fowler first, then Owen, then
Rooney,
then
yeah.
Lukaku, then Ronaldo, then Harry Kane, then Saka. So it's Lukaku just sneaking in there, bro.
But yeah, look, I agree. I think Van Dijk. I honestly think Van Dijk should have done a lot better, bro. In that situation, Saka is known for being marked by multiple people. That's kind of the thing that every team does against Saka.
Yeah.
And for good reason, because there were a couple of times where Saka got let loose. There was the McAllister foul on Saka. Dude, Saka is so good, bro.
yeah, you got to
World
triple up
class.
on him at this point, but I got to get 3 men on
Exactly.
him.
No matter how good your fullback is, you got to get someone else there because Saka he's just so good. And to come in, obviously not 100% fit. We saw him come off, and we saw
Maybe
him.
that was also in Virgil's thinking in that Saka is not 100%.
No, but Virgil
Robertson
does-
should be able to manage that.
He tends to take. I wouldn't say take chances, but like he does.
There's
You
a bit,
play
benefit
but-
of the doubt.
he's a bit
he
lackadaisy.
Yeah, he plays with a
Maybe
very
it's also
relaxed.
just management
Yeah.
at his age.
It's his order. He's always been this.
That is kind of his
He
order.
plays very
He's
like
the Rolls
relaxed,
Royce. Yeah.
chilled
Yeah.
vibe, and it like look. It was only that one season after his injury where it like it didn't. It like he looked washed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is Van Dijk. in
No,
all
look,
honesty.
and he more than made up for it by scoring a goal
That
himself.
was a just
He
goal.
did, bro.
A nice corner. You score a corner
set-
against the
set
set. The
piece-
set.
the set,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was-
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
When they put the camera on that coach, man, I'm like, nah, man.
I know.
It
can't work out every time.
I'm like, brush it down, man. Like,
Yeah.
you are just. And then they fucking, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no,
nah,
look,
you guys are boss.
That was the second
That was the
set-piece goal we
second goal.
conceded in 2 games in a row in the Premier.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but the Arsenal set piece goal. What a ball from fucking
No, but he was
Dickers.
fucking, that was like the 3rd ball he put in the
Yes,
the
yes,
area,
yes.
bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
man
yeah.
was
And then and obviously Marino gets his first goal for Arsenal.
That's
and,
it,
and a pretty nice goal at that. I think Van Dijk was keeping him
man didn't
onside.
even have to jump, bro.
Yeah, literally. I think Van Dijk was again keeping him onside with his leg. But
Yeah.
what a
Long
nice
Rolls-Royce
set piece
stride.
goal.
Bruh.
Marino gets his first. What do you think of that, Lokes?
I'm happy.
What do you think of Marino as a whole?
I've been telling you, I think he's a good player. I think he had a good game.
I think he had
to
a
be
good-
fair,
yeah,
I
I
actually
think he
think
had a
like
decent game.
Who was your
the
man of
whole
the match? It was quite difficult to actually tell, bro.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I think you could like I saw Salah was awarded man of the match.
Was he?
Yeah. Salah was awarded man of the match.
I
Um,
think the Liverpool man of the match was Konate, bro. Like, I think.
Well, I mean, that challenge he made on Martinelli,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
at first glance, I was absolutely convinced of. Like I said, with regards to the VAR having not awarded the penalty to Arsenal, the only reason that I'm like, give that as a penalty is because of what happens in the United versus West Ham game.
Yes.
But in retrospect, when you look at that agonizingly slow-mo footage that came out after the game. Konate does get a touch on the ball. I just think that the way he bulldozes through Martinelli made it a bit risky.
That is his game, though.
That was the thing. It was a brave challenge. It was a brave challenge, and he got it right. Much like Kivio did the brave challenge on Szoboszlai towards the end of the game. But yeah, it was. I think the man of the match is such a tough one to call. There's a handful of players you could honestly not argue with.
Bro.
Saka.
I know he went off,
probably
that's
Saka,
the
though.
impact on the game was just like he was unplayable, bro.
He's honestly unplayable.
It probably because as long as he was on the pitch, he was a threat.
Look, Gravenberch was good. But just from an Arsenal perspective, when Gabriel went off, it was a massive.
That shifted everything.
That was
bro.
a huge shift.
Did Ben White go in there?
Ben White ended up having Ben White started at centre back, which was fantastic because I think again he showed exactly why we don't really need to panic if Saliba is ever out.
Yeah.
Because as far as the right-sided centre back goes, Ben White can hold that position down. Got a great assist for Saka's goal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where everything fell apart was once Gabriel went down. He obviously went down like twice before he was taken off the pitch. Yuri and Timber obviously ended up going out again while it was still 2-1 to Arsenal. And at that point, Ben White had ended up moving to left back. Kivio was being played at centre back. Lewis Kelly came on the pitch, and then that back line for the last 30 minutes of the game was the most makeshift thing you'll ever see in football.
I'm gonna, if I can't give man of the match, I'll just say like Arnie Slot, bro. Like just tactically switching. Nah, that man, he's got trust now.
Yeah, no, I mean,
no, I think
if
he's
he
earned
didn't
the trust.
before, he's definitely.
So
isn't he like breaking records for the most like wins as a?
We stopped it.
Yeah,
he had equaled the record.
He had equaled the record.
He had equaled it. Or he got just one more with the away wins in a row.
No, look.
So Arsenal put a stop to that, bro.
We were perfect.
Perfect, literally perfect. Arnie Slot has completely made a believer out of me. I don't think Liverpool.
It's not just the side and them having experience and being here before.
No,
like
he's
a
big part.
Yeah,
it's absolutely.
He's definitely making impacts.
And that's the thing,
especially at halftime. Bro.
He's put his stamp on the team. That's the thing. Like this doesn't look like a Klopp team that's just being managed by someone else. It looks like an Arnie Slot team.
But he himself has said this. Only December you're gonna actually really see
100%, bro.
So it's like. Fuck, more to come, bro.
100%.
A lot more to come. But look, on paper, getting a draw against Arsenal,
take it. I said 4 points from the next two games, bro, and it's
doable.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we got, bro.
Is it?
Beat Chelsea.
Oh yes, you beat Chelsea. Yeah.
So that's no way. You'll take that in. It's just fucking City, bro. Like, how do you go?
Where are they gonna drop points? I'm surprised they only beat Southampton 1-0 this weekend. I literally predicted a 5-0.
Very surprised. But yeah, I'm not too surprised with the result. I would have predicted a draw before the time because just on paper it kind of made the most sense. Like looking at the way things work, because I still would argue
the big impact players stepped up. Salah,
Saka. No, exactly, and it would take those kind of players to make a difference. You know what I mean? Like this was never going to be like a high scoring 4-3 game. You know what I mean?
Even going,
it wasn't
going to
be a chaos ball.
No, it was never going to be that.
The caginess and tactical vibe. It was fucking.
No, it was a good game.
Even going into the game, like I said, I can't. I would have happily taken a draw going into this game just because of the expected absentees from this game. No Saka and no Timber.
It's basically an Arsenal reserve team playing against Liverpool.
That's what it looked like. But when Saka and Timber started, I was way more confident in the win because I genuinely thought
it's only Odegaard that's really
just Odegaard.
Yeah, and obviously Saliba.
Yeah. But I still thought, and again, that right side of the pitch was fantastic. Bro.
No, Partey did a good job at
on
right
Luis
back.
Diaz
Partey was.
He had him in his pocket.
And Timber on Mo Salah, that was a good matchup. That was a very good matchup, bro.
Because even like,
but the way Slot got Salah into the game in the second half.
Yeah.
Once Timber was off though, that's when everything changed.
No, I think Arsenal's fullbacks were much better than Liverpool's fullbacks. Because even Martinelli cooked Trent a couple times.
No,
I just want to say
he's cookable.
I know
on Liverpool's fullbacks, I did hear a lot of talk that apparently Tsimikas has looked the better of the left backs between him and Robertson lately. Do you agree with that?
It's just he's done well coming off the bench. He's still got that wildness about him, though. That's why I think Slot is trusting Robertson.
Also, why wouldn't you trust Robbo, dude?
Yeah,
it's Robbo. That man, he's got credit in the bank.
But he has looked very solid in the recent weeks. I will admit that.
Would you have done?
I still won't start him.
So you wouldn't have the way Liverpool lined up is exactly how you would have lined up for this game.
Yeah.
No?
Maybe
maybe if Jota's not injured.
Maybe you would have.
Yeah, that was a big help that Jota wasn't.
Nunes was so willing, bro. Like the amount of times he was tracking back
defensively. He put a lot of work in defensively.
With Gabriel.
Yeah. He was a little bit aggressive, but he kept it. just on the edge, which is basically what you want.
Yeah.
Like, I was very, very pleased with how Darwin played, in all honesty. Getting the assist also, like, bro, the mount, like, just, he was everywhere.
Yeah,
so willing, bro.
There were a few times where he was the one who had to track back and make the tackle in the defensive line. But no, look, I don't know about Nunes still fully. I think right now Gakpo is probably doing better in context.
Well,
I don't know when last I've seen
Nunes
Gakpo
is still
do anything really.
Yeah.
When last have you seen Nunes score a goal?
No, fair. Now that's also
scored
true.
in the last game.
I just think between the two.
He kind of took it off in the Champions League. He scored.
Oh yeah, he took it off
Salah.
Yeah.
You know what I think helps again with Nunes is we always talk about it's the chaos factor, bro.
It's a lot
especially
of chaos.
with no Saliba there. All the more reason to throw chaos in there because Gabriel and Ben White haven't played together as a centre back partnership for a long time.
Gakpo has actually looked pretty good recently. Like basically all the Gravenberch as well. Like all the Dutch players for Liverpool have been looking pretty good recently. I don't know if that is because of Arnie Slot. But yeah, look, we got to touch. You want to touch on that disallowed goal for Arsenal? The whistle did blow.
Yeah, like I said, bro, you know my feelings on it. I think, again, even though the whistle blows, we all know at this point in football now that don't mean shit anymore. Well, unless it's an absolute, clear, obvious someone is down, injured.
Okay, bro, but now to be on that point about the whistle blew, so VAR is still there. VAR could have been like, the ball went in the back and it said, no, allow that goal, bro. Allow that goal.
They could have done that.
Didn't. So VAR still thought it was a foul.
No, but what I'm saying, do you know how many times I've seen Arsenal concede goals? No, you know how many times I've seen Arsenal concede goals and all the pundits afterwards say is, yeah, but you know with VAR now, you don't play till the whistle. You finish the attacking movement and then you see what the referee says.
Which they did.
Which they did do. But what I'm saying is, because again, the talk of, the Liverpool players switched off, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying Liverpool players should know better. That's the simple fact of the matter.
Fine, we got away with it, but at the same
time. And what I'm saying
would
is,
have given the foul.
And my argument is that was not a foul.
Nah, that is you can't blame VAR for that now.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm blaming on this is just poor officiating. Because I'm saying if you're honestly going to call what Kiwior did a foul, then we have to call what Konate did on Martinelli a foul. Because all Kiwior did. Ball. Yes, he did. He literally won the header on Szoboszlai. That was the foul that was called back for apparently. And if you see that clip, if you can tell me that's a foul, then I'm very surprised by the type of football that you support.
What happened? Did he just like position his body in a way so that...
So Szoboszlai didn't move. He didn't attempt to go for the ball. So Kiwior jumped for the ball. It was going to be a duel. Kiwior jumped for the ball. He wins the ball fairly. The ball bounces through to Havertz. The play is still moving, by the way. As soon as Havertz gets that shot off towards the goalpost, that's when the ref blows the whistle. Not at the moment of incident. Not at the moment of the foul.
We've seen a few times where
he didn't blow it at the moment of foul. If you can show me otherwise, then I'll concede, brother. But there's more than you literally see stills of the ref standing staring. You see the ref staring at Havertz hit the ball. Once the ball's at the goalpost, then you see the ref's arm come up because that's when he blew the whistle. Why letting that much time pass by if that was clearly a foul, brother?
Because look, maybe it wasn't clear. Maybe the ref did need a little minute to make it. Because even in the United game, there was a foul that happened where the foul happens, the ref looks away, looks back, and then calls the foul.
Yeah, this homie didn't look away. This homie stood rooted in the spot. And again, if it's a foul...
The difference maker isn't him looking away. The difference maker is him taking some time to think about it. Whether he looks away or not, he's thinking about it.
If it's a foul, what I'm saying is if you can call that... This is why we said on the episode a while ago, the game is dead. Because if that is honestly a foul... If that's honestly a foul, bro, but you can let the Van Dijk kickouts go, and you can get other tussles in other matches go, but that... where one player showed bravery to go for a ball and the other player went, nah. If that is honestly worth a big enough foul to rule out a winning goal in a game that big, nah, the game's dead, bro.
No, but look, it doesn't rule out a goal. He called a foul before the goal went in. So he called a foul thinking it's a normal foul. They happened to score afterwards, yes. But him calling the foul...
At the end of the day, he blew the whistle before...
Yeah, exactly. and my annoyance is, A, I don't think that's a foul. And B, if you consider the foul, it's a very soft foul considering the circumstances.
That's not the first time we've seen a soft foul.
No, 100%. And that's why I'm frustrated.
There was literally a penalty in the United game that was the lightest foul you can imagine.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. My annoyance...
I'm not complaining.
No, you aren't me. And my annoyance comes from the fact that these soft fouls can have such big impacts on the overall game. Because again...
But it's always been like that.
And that means it's always been a problem. So therefore, there's always been reason to complain if you want to complain. Simple as. And I'm just saying, bro, if you can honestly look at, because again, 3 minutes in, you see the Van Dijk kick. I'm saying the Van Dijk kickouts were worse than what happened with Kivio and Szoboszlai. Simple as.
I agree, but I think
Simple as.
Okay, Van Dijk shouldn't have kicked him, but like Havertz mustn't. Why is Havertz holding on to him? The ball is fucking gone.
The ball's gone, yeah, exactly.
He's literally holding on to him, bro. Van Dijk is like, get off me.
It was the
get
most,
off me.
Van Dijk made no interest in moving away from him either. He wasn't going after the ball. He literally just wanted to scoop him.
Before he kicked him, he first did a young.
He just wanted to scoop him, bro. Simple as. And I'm saying again, if you can forgive that, if you can forgive that completely.
Because to me, that's two fouls. But the shirt grabbing is a foul, the kicking is a foul. Let's cancel each other out.
Logan, like, I admit Van Dijk's kicking him, but like, why aren't you not acknowledging that Havertz is holding on to him?
Which is a
no,
foul.
I didn't say I'm not acknowledging that. What I'm saying is the reaction of Van Dijk was violent conduct. Simple. He could have easily gone, ref, the man's pulling my shirt, as you see players do every game.
Now Van Dijk's
Van
Dijk's not a bitch.
But you can say that. But what I'm saying is, by letter of the law, that's the right thing to do. There's every chance that Havertz gets away getting a yellow card, and Van Dijk gets off scot-free. What I'm saying, Van Dijk's reaction was an overreaction, and it was violent conduct by letter of the law.
Okay. You're not allowed to grab someoone's shirt.
You're not, and
by
Havertz could have been carded for that.
So then that's why he's like, okay, am I gonna give a card to both of them, or am I gonna give a card to none?
No, and again, I still think I think there's shirt pulling. And then there's shirt pulling to the point where someone's shirt gets stretched and ripped. The Havertz was not holding onto this man's shirt.
But also Van Dijk wasn't kicking him full force.
Okay, I think if anybody sees the clip, I'm pretty sure, I may be crazy, I think anybody with eyesight will agree with me. Because the man literally is just kicking back with, like a horse, bro. He's kicking back with full force.
He's holding on to him.
He's not kicking back with full force.
He's barely holding on to him, bro.
But he is, my point
barely
is,
holding on to him.
If he's not holding on to him, then fucking Van Dijk needs to get a card.
Exactly.
But
look, stranger things have happened, bro. We saw last season when Bruno Guimaraes just elbowed Jorginho in the head when there was no ball there, and he got away with it as well.
What I'm saying is, they're
Jorginho
both wrong. They're both wrong.
100%.
They're both wrong in that situation. And the ref is like,
what do I do?
Am I gonna punish them both or let it go? He decided to let
Fair
it go.
enough.
Which I think
but
is
again, that's where also where I
yeah.
think the game is gone, in the sense of if you can forgive violent conduct. We saw Declan Rice get sent
it's
off.
not like he fucking stabbed the bro.
He didn't stab him, but he did kick out.
It was two kick-outs where he didn't even look at the guy because his back was turned towards him.
It was violent conduct as well.
But what about Havertz violent conduct?
I didn't
shirt
deny.
pulling is violent conduct.
It's not though. I think shirt pulling is violent conduct when it happens, like when you pull a player to the ground or when the player's shirt gets stretched and ripped.
And I think kicking out at someone is violent conduct. When you purposefully put full force into kicks directed at them.
Hey,
that's
like I said,
Van
watch
Dijk
the clip online.
Van Dijk wasn't even looking at him. Van Dijk is looking.
What I wanted was for Van Dijk to at least be yellow carded, bro.
And then what about Havertz?
Give him a yellow. If the referee deems that shirt pulling was enough to be considered a foul, then give him a yellow as well.
What's the difference? Exactly. What's the difference between them?
Then give them both. Like I said, I think
for fairness, basically.
No, and what I said was either they both need to get yellow carded,
or neither.
Not neither, because violent conduct played a part there. Violent conduct should be cautioned.
But they're both violent conduct.
And that's why I said, if you consider the tiny shirt pull violent conduct more so than you do the kicking out at the player,
more so violent is violent.
if you consider the shirt pulling violent conduct, then by all means give both yellow cards.
You're not considering it violent.
No, I don't think shirt pulling is violent conduct. I think shirt pulling is the kicking is kicking.
But it's
shirt pulling is shirt pulling.
Of the law,
and sorry, can we say there's context here, because again, you can say shirt. There's levels to a shirt.
I think ref took the context in. It's like,
so that's where we play common sense, but we don't play common sense when Kivio goes for a header and wins it over Szoboszlai. That we can forgive.
But no one got a card there.
But what I'm saying is a winning goal was ruled out because of that.
But that was before the goal.
That was
even
before
happened.
the fucking.
And like Spawn said, if they wanted to actually that was a goal, they would have given it. So clearly they didn't.
Yeah,
like I said, it's open to interpretation. You can go and watch the replay back. I still think that the kickouts from Van Dijk was way above board. Not above board, sorry, above overreactionary. And I think it was violent conduct. He drops Havertz to the ground, bro.
Okay, so by that context, you can kick a player, but not as hectically as
No, I think kicking a player when there's no ball near you is violent conduct.
And holding on to a player when there's no ball.
Holding on to a player's shirt like that, because again, this matters. The context matters.
Kick you very softly is that violent conduct.
And that's what I think. I think the Van Dijk kicks were very light. If any of you see the kicks
and you think that
he's facing this way, he's kicking behind him.
Which literally proves that it was just intention to hurt.
Yes,
simple as.
For sure. The same way that pulling your shirt is just intention to annoy you, bro.
You can, and that's why I said it's an overreaction. What do you see in every game? You see players point and go to the ref and say, "Hey, he's pulling my shirt."
I think an overreaction is that happens, and he turns around, faces Havertz, and directly boots him in the face. That is violent contact.
I think that's an overreaction.
That's
either way, they're both overreactions.
But I think Van Dijk looking...
There we go. Yeah, just
I'm saying either way, both instances are the kicks, whether he was facing the player or not. You are kicking at a player. You are only targeting this player's legs. There's no ball.
I don't think so.
You're being one-sided here.
I'm really not. I think kicking at a player is violent conduct, and I don't agree
but
that
you're
a
only
shirt...
saying that by the letter of the law.
Because I don't agree that a shirt tug is violent. I think it's unprofessional. It's not violent conduct.
But now you didn't say that earlier on.
That's what I did say. I said I said anybody that considers shirt pulling violent conduct, yellow card them both. But there was one instance of violent conduct in that scenario. And it was the player kicking the other bra without even looking where this bra was. Just kicking down, back. Bro. He does go down. That's why the player ended up getting stopped, because he went down.
Look,
I'm just from the kick.
From the kicks, bro.
He literally takes like a...
Anybody watching the episode, please go watch that back. Let us know in the comment section if that was violent conduct or not. And also let us know if pulling a shirt is violent conduct.
Yes.
But look, according to the letter of the law, I'm saying fairness was...
We're going to go nowhere with this. We have to move on.
We
have to move on.
We've gone somewhere. I've spoken.
Look, it was a very good game, though. I think... in the context, both teams can be happy with a draw. Yeah. I don't think any one of those teams is coming out pissed or like they've been done real dirty.
Look, I'm frustrated, but like I said, with that back line we had for those last 30 minutes, I'll take the draw,
Exactly.
bro. I'm more happy that Liverpool couldn't score again against that makeshift defense.
Exactly. Any final thoughts on the game?
Just Arsenal should have won. Simple as, bro. Arsenal should have won. And we should have won by taking our chances. That's the bigger picture, which I said earlier on as well. We should have just taken our chances and then we could have won the game.
Yeah.
That's it. On to United.
Righto, onto the club I support. My favorite team. Get the biryani.
And on
they confiscated man's biryani for this game, eh?
Let's get into it. West Ham 2, Man United 1 at West Ham's home. West Ham have beat United at their home consecutively 3 times now, I think.
Seriously?
West Ham was shit though, eh?
Yes, West Ham was shit.
But
West Ham is shit.
This whole season.
Yeah, no, West Ham is Lopetegui and West Ham are having a terrible season.
This isn't a game where I thought they'd pick up a rare win. Let me just say that much,
you don't
bro.
know Man United.
This was not a game. The last 2
United.
times I've backed United, and then the one time I backed them, they lose to Brentford. I backed them against West Ham, they lose to West Ham. Mm-hmm. When I don't back them, then they prove me wrong. So I always say this club is the pinnacle of when you count them out.
Sounds like banter here.
United have not proven me wrong all year.
Yeah, fair enough.
Barely beating Brentford 2-1, not proved me wrong. I expected a 2-1.
I think you've predicted less United wins than I have on the show this season, which is crazy.
So I predict they lose every week.
You predict hidings every week. I'm saying I think there are weeks where I predict a United win, and even Ethan is like, nah, it's not gonna be a win.
Remember even when we
Brentford, you said 4-1.
Even when we spoke about Porto, remember I said I'm predicting United. I think United's gonna win, but I'm predicting a draw.
You did,
and what happened? They drew. So look, let's get into it. United in the first half, great. Oh my word! The plays,
the scoreline and the stats all suggested that, bro.
Dude, the plays in the first half, honestly, the best United first half I've seen in a while, and that's saying a lot. Let's get into the misses. Garnacho probably had like 3 chances. He missed all of them. He hit the post. At one point, there's a corner that the way it hits. It's a United corner. It hits the West Ham defender. Hits the bar.
Yeah.
Bruno had an open header sent over the top. Beautiful ball for Casemiro. First time pass over the top. Bruno is 1-on-1 on the keeper. Headers it miss. And then obviously the Delo open goals. I don't know where to even get started on that. As a professional soccer player, that is embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, I feel like any one of us could have scored that goal, bro.
Is a disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
It was bad, bro.
And I know you are a fullback. And you aren't necessarily... You are professional
open.
You play for Man United. You play for Portugal. You start for Portugal. You start for Man United. You have to score that shit. You have open goals.
He even had time to take another touch.
He had all the time, bro. He had all the time in the world.
Good, bro.
My thing is, in that situation, don't you at least... In that situation...
Take everything into context and just fucking put the ball back. Yeah. Calm.
If anything, you be extra safe because you know it's open balls.
Literally run it in. Don't even kick it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like some FIFA shit, bro.
No cap. Bare minimum, get the ball on target. You are in no rush. There is no keeper there. No, it's miss.
No, but doesn't poles count as target?
No, it didn't hit the poles. It's miss. No. It's miss.
It was just a complete miss,
not only is it higher than the poles, it's fucking skew of the poles. So it's a complete miss.
Sorry, just correct me. Is that considered on target?
No,
it's off
no,
target.
When they hit the post, no.
I think it's still a miss. I don't think it counts.
Yeah, I think it would count as a miss still. Yeah. But
I don't know why I think this. Anyway,
it should be on target.
I know he's a fullback. I know he's a defender, but he's a professional soccer player.
Nah, anyone.
You should be scoring that.
Yeah.
And again,
at the end of the day, the goal. Yes, he's a defender. He must stop goals. But the overall objective of football. Put the ball in the back of the net. That's what you all are technically there on the field to do.
And again, every defender at one point you were a striker growing up. You know what I mean?
Especially at that level.
Like
at
you
that
were
level,
a striker,
they were
bro.
all strikers and they just come back. Yeah, fuck.
But yeah, look,
unforgivable.
This season, like honestly, West Ham
it's
winning.
Not looking good, bruv.
West Ham winning says less about West Ham and more about United.
That's actually
because West Ham did play complete dog shit.
Yeah,
like the West Ham didn't have all of a sudden have a game where it's like,
guys
West Ham can do something.
Fucking penalty though.
Yeah,
I think so.
No, look, we'll get into that. But yeah, going into the end of the first half, going into the second half, it should have been 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, whatever you want. United should have been winning going into the second half. They weren't, and I can't put that blame on Ten Hag.
No, you can't, bro.
Because if you look at the way they played, the chances were there. They actually played well. They created so many chances. They just couldn't finish it. I don't know who the fucking striker coach is, the finishing coach at United.
Maybe they need to bring Benny back, bruh.
No, the thing is when Benny was there, we still weren't scoring goals.
Yeah, Rashford
was cooking.
Rashford had his best season under Benny. Yeah, he did.
But he also had his worst season under Benny. Because remember, Benny wasn't there. Benny wasn't just there one season,
and
guys.
Then Benny left.
So, yeah, so look.
Damn.
So yeah,
Benny saw Rashford underperforming. He was like, nah, don't.
Cock, man. They fired that man. There's no way he left.
Look,
sorry, Benny.
The second half, but West Ham do score first.
Yeah,
which fair enough. Somerville, he was just in the box. Nobody was marking him. Casemiro, nice goal from Casemiro. Xerxes gets the assist. I think it's from a corner. Xerxes headers it. Casemiro happens to be there. Casemiro finishes it.
Yeah,
and it's tough times when your top goal scorers are your two defensive mids in Eriksen and Casemiro.
Very true, bro.
It's not looking good, bro.
Both of them are like in their 30s. Like,
I know both of them also were apparently looking to get rid of at the end of last season.
This is exactly what happened.
No. That Casemiro was your man. You guys.
Well, look. To be fair, in this transfer window, I think United were open to letting him go.
We were.
I think they were open to it.
Ugarte was supposed to be the Casemiro
replacement. Is that man
replacement.
still injured?
No, Ugarte played in the Fenerbahce. Ugarte actually made a line fucking saving defend in the Fenerbahce game.
So what the guan? Why is he not playing?
I think Casemiro a lot of the times. I mean, not because I think Ten Hag a lot of the times falls back into what he can depend on.
Fair enough.
And I think in his head he can depend on Eriksen and Casemiro more than he can depend on Ugarte. How much of that is just down to Ugarte being new? I don't know. But Ugarte is a signing that Ten Hag made, so Ten Hag should play him.
And it wasn't small money.
No, it wasn't small money.
Fair play to Casemiro, he got a goal.
Fair play, he got a goal. And then let's touch on this penalty that happens right at the end of the game. De Ligt basically clashes into Danny Ings. It's probably on the surface very 50-50.
Yeah.
And when it is something like that, you can't discipline someone for a 50-50 tackle. They're both going in for the ball. They both
have the right to go for the ball as well.
They both miss the ball and clatter into each other. The ref disallows the goal, and then VAR call it back.
How many times he was watching? Like 8 times.
Yes, he watched it a few times.
And then he wasn't convinced.
He did watch it a few times.
Like, I'm sorry if that isn't a reflection of how not clear and obvious anything was, bro. I can't stand these VAR. They take so long.
That's the thing. Whether you want to say it's a foul or not, I don't really give a shit. But one thing we can all say is it wasn't clear or obvious.
Yeah, I think if you have to watch it more than 4, if you have it 4 times.
But that basically it shouldn't really matter because it should have been like 3-1 then or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 3-2
fair enough.
And that's why I'm not pissed. Obviously, I am pissed, but I'm more like this. I'm like a disappointed parent. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad at what's happened. I'm not because again, United was one of the teams that asked for VAR, so I can't be mad because my team asked for it, and we all knew at some point VAR will get you.
It gets everyone.
VAR will get you. United's turn happened to be now, and hey, I'm taking it on the chin. With the Ten Hag, I know Ten Hag. I don't think Ten Hag is taking on the chin because I think Ten Hag immediately.
No, he's fuming.
Yeah.
He expects the explanation and everything.
Yeah, Ten Hag's
fair enough. Nah.
No, and again, fair enough. You can't blame Ten Hag for this loss. This is one of the few. This is one of the few games.
He's under so much pressure.
I know.
He's
it's all going to fall back to him. No,
yeah.
he is fully clutching at straws. And again, this isn't really straws. This is a valid argument.
Yeah.
This is a very valid argument.
It's just me saying straws because
it's all he has.
The context.
It's all he has.
Yeah.
He has nothing else he can argue. But again, best case scenario, we fucking draw against West Ham.
Yeah.
I'm still not happy with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we draw against West Ham, I'm even more upset. Because
Yeah.
at least now, here's a little insult to injury. We lost. Here's a little insult. Take the fucking L. Because again, United, Ten Hag, you deserve it. For the way you played, for the misses you had, you deserve it. Ten Hag, for the way you've managed this team, you deserve it.
Oh, he's cooking, bro. He's cooking.
He's cooking himself.
Even on paper, looking at it, in my opinion, I guess it is kind of a foul. He does kind of kick Danny Ings' leg.
It's just soft.
It's just very soft.
Very soft.
And it's not clear or obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah,
because it's in the box, it's like
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And again, the refs are shit. I'm kind of used to it. With that loss, United is back in 14th.
Hey, at least it's not 16th.
At least it's not 16th. But also with that loss, I see the end of the season. Done. Season done.
Well, like for champion, like for European place.
For anything, for top 10.
Anything, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still in the FA Cup, aren't you?
No,
Yeah.
that's season's done.
Still in the Carabao Cup, aren't you?
Season's done, bro. Trust me, season's done. Where United go from here, obviously.
Oh, wait, you done?
We done. But I just mean like where as a club we've seen. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Xavi is in big talks to take over.
Would you have him?
I would
Can
have
you speak English?
Yeah, I would have him. And also I think Xavi, we must remember.
Xavi, Barcelona.
Barcelona,
Yeah.
Xavi. We must remember Xavi won La Liga with Barcelona, so he's I
Lockdown La Liga.
Yes, I don't.
And then
I know he failed after that.
Yeah.
But we must take into context he did win La Liga
He did,
with
bro.
him.
Okay,
And
I
then
must
remember,
also say because we technically won lockdown Premier League.
Exactly.
Look, Xavi.
Wait, we won the league before the lockdown
Yes.
happened, guys. But
Yes.
anyway.
But look, I don't think Xavi's a bad manager at all, and I think Xavi had a lot of pressure at Barcelona, obviously being a former Barcelona legend.
Yep.
So he clearly, maybe you can say he didn't handle.
Well, not former bar. He is a Barcelona.
No, but let's
Yes.
be real. Okay, but like, look at this. Do you think Xavi,
Mm?
not taking nothing away from his playing career,
Yeah.
is a better manager, coach, fucking whatever, than Erik Ten Hag?
I don't think that matters at this point.
No,
need
then
something
there's no fucking point. bro.
Sponsi,
something
we've
fresh.
had Mourinho, Van Gaal.
So then you might as well just stick with what the devil
Would
you know.
Would
than
you
the
rather
fucking-
Xavi or like Graham Potter?
That is actually a good question.
or Mourinho come back?
Because I think Graham
Mourinho
Potter can do something like steady the ship ahead of your next man. Like what West Ham did with Moyes.
Or Mourinho or Oli. Mourinho spoke some mad shit in the Fenerbahce thing.
Yeah.
saying, hey,
Yeah,
but I think
he
it's
said
after the 2 years or something.
There were men saying that he opened the door to United to return because he said what I need to do is go and take a bottom table Premier League.
Yes,
Which is exactly
he
what
wants
you
to.
guys
He wants
are.
to go back to the Premier League. Yes. The Mourinho and Oli thing, I wouldn't take Oli at this point.
Van Nistelrooy?
I think.
Well, Ethan's been open to Van Nistelrooy taking that.
and I think he is going to, at least as an interim thing. Mourinho, I would be open to it because in that Fenerbahce game, he showed me a lot actually.
To be fair, out of all the fucking managers,
since Fergie,
he's the one that
I know he was
got
probably
you second.
the
He
best.
got you
Europa
League.
Europa League.
He was the best one.
Yeah.
And
he was also the one that fought the fucking.
Yes.
He wasn't a yes man.
and that's why he got done real
fucking
dirty.
Got fucking Pogba like.
Yes.
Yeah, where? I think if there's only like you say, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
But like, if there's one person that could possibly do it,
It's the chosen
I
one.
think it's the chosen one, bro. The special one.
we'll bring Fred back also.
Look, I wouldn't go that route though. I would rather go the Potter, Thomas Frank route of get someone young, fresh, hot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Thomas Frank has too much hair, bro. You need a bald man.
I need the most hair, bro. I need fucking bro.
Locks.
But yeah, look, the reason I say it doesn't matter is because at this point, and I said it before, anyone is better than Ten Hag. Anyone coming in
New manager bounce.
will make a difference.
Yeah,
and
but then what happens off? Because Erik had the new manager bounce, kind of.
kind
He
of,
did
yeah.
kinda
So what
have a
happens
job,
when
dude.
the bounce fucked off and then Bruno starts doing
the
Hollywood,
cycle
Hollywood
repeats.
passes?
Well, hopefully,
cycle repeats, bro.
hopefully.
Oh
by-
no, what am I saying? I love this.
Yeah, you love.
Yeah, fucking
five more years. Hopefully by then though, if a new coach does come in, he has the wherewithal to not come in and do what
Yeah.
Ten Hag did, which was everyone gets a fresh blank slate.
Yeah.
We'll start again. What happened?
Everyone but Sancho.
What happened before? No, Sancho got Logan.
Now remember the beginning of this season, he was publicly said it's fresh starts for everybody, and then Sancho was just benched the minute actual game started.
No. This is revisionist history right here. Yeah, let's not remember. Let's not forget. Let's remember. Ten Hag gave this dude months to take off for fucking what? Mental fucking mental health?
We take that seriously.
Mental fucking health,
We
bro.
take that seriously.
It's not Deli Ali, bro.
You're not Deli Ali, dog.
We take that mental health issues, bro. I'm not going to be here to accuse someone of lying about it. It was mental health issues. Take the time you need, brothers. Take the time you need.
Ten Hag made the mistake.
Footballer getting paid, fucking.
Bruh.
Money ain't everything. Money isn't everything. I don't care how much money you're earning. If you're suffering from mental health issues, take all the time you need, guys. Take all the time you need, boys and girls.
No. Nope. We adults grow up. Play the ball.
We're never gonna get a sponsor. We're never gonna get a sponsor.
Yeah, Better Help. Shout out to Better Help, be honest. But no, look, the thing with United is, and if you want to bring up, is Xavi a better coach than Ten Hag? No.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter though, because we've had the best coaches. We've had coaches who achieved everything.
You just need something new at this point.
We just need something new.
Yeah.
So look, the whole Xavi thing, and I don't know if you saw, but his wife posted a picture of Xavi and his son, and his son was wearing a United kit.
Yeah. Maybe they bought it for him that day.
Yeah. Well, it's last season's kit that his kid was wearing.
This is just a stock, bro. Get the stocks up.
But yes, look, I think Ten Hag is, honestly, I think he's done. I think there's no coming back.
You can't come back from
this. There's no recovering from the season.
The next international break is going to be a long break for Ten Hag, bro.
But he hasn't proved himself. These players haven't proved that they want to work for him or with him.
These players they don't work for any fucking manager.
I know. And again,
or they only work for the manager until the manager shows enough to get a new deal or something. And
again though, Spons, this is why I say Ten Hag made the wrong move. With the blank slate thing, everyone gets a blank slate. Oh, McTominay, blank slate. Oh, Maguire, blank slate. Oh, Casemiro, blank slate. Here's the thing. You can't do that. Bruno, blank slate. You can't. Rashford, blank slate. You can't do that. You can't give these players blank slates because
they've got track records.
We've watched them play for years and years.
Yeah.
There is no blank slate. Yeah. We've seen what they do. So my hope is that if a new manager does come in, he doesn't do that. He comes in and he sees, oh, Bruno, you've been shit for years. Bruno, you're gone. Rashford, you've been shit for years. Rashford, you're gone. Maguire, they wanted you gone. I'm sorry, but you're gone.
I just hope they all still end up in the Prem and then they go cook for.
You don't think there are some players like Bruno who you could get more out of with the right team built around him a bit more?
You could argue that, yes.
They don't have the bottle, man.
But also Bruno has played for, 3 managers at this point?
He sacked them all.
And he wasn't obviously he was good when he first signed for United. Yeah. He started off very hot.
Monumental, bro.
But he hasn't been the game changer for any of these coaches. Yeah. And all of these coaches, including Ten Hag, who has given...
trust him, bro.
Exactly. Ten Hag has given Bruno the captaincy this season.
It's not...
I suppose, bro.
I'm pretty sure we've said this before, but it's probably not... It's like there's something in their contracts where it's up higher above the manager.
It's
you need to play these players.
Pay. No, they get paid whether they play or not. So I think it's once they get that deal, that lucrative deal,
we know
specifically
with the Mourinho thing, he wanted to get rid of a few players, and apparently the board got back to him. No, we can't. Yeah. So that player power does happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's still happening now, I don't, obviously, because it's a whole new ownership now. Jim Radcliffe, Ineos, these owners don't know that.
And I think United need to move away from that agency transfer shit, bro. You stop using that same agent for 90% of your team. Honestly.
But look, I think the season's done for United. I think there's no hope. I think Ten Hag is fired.
Do you predict you'll finish in the top 10?
No.
Really?
I think we'll maybe get 10.
You think Ten Hag's gonna top himself? He's gonna this is gonna be the worst United finish in the Prem?
I think so, because you look at, we've already lost. We've already lost 4 games. We haven't even played.
But you got 11 points in 9 games, eh?
You've got 8 goals in 9 games.
Yeah, we've got 8 goals in 9 games. We haven't even played City. We haven't
still come to Anfield.
I know. That's the thing. We've already have 4.
Have you gone to the Emirates?
No. I think last season we had 10 losses. United already have 4 losses now, and we haven't even played the big teams.
It's like Arsenal with the red cards, bro.
We played Liverpool.
Yeah, we played Liverpool.
But that was at Old Trafford.
And I think that's it. I don't think we played any other big teams.
Yeah, you've had a decent start on fixture-wise. Yeah. Your start was decent.
No, and again, losing to West Ham, who are having the worst season.
Yeah.
Didn't we lose to Crystal Palace, or did we draw with Crystal Palace?
I think you drew
with Palace. We're also having the worst season.
Yeah.
once we start playing teams who are actually decent,
like
we lost.
You play Chelsea next. Oh,
yeah, we play Chelsea next.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not even.
Yeah, Chelsea got some tough back-to-backs. Chelsea have United next, and then they have Arsenal.
Oh,
but Chelsea,
that's
Chelsea
not
at least.
tough.
Yeah, that's not
a tough.
That's
game.
a tough.
They don't have a back-to-back.
They don't have a back-to-back.
It's still a big game on paper.
No, paper means nix. But yeah, look. I do feel bad for Ten Hag because this, like I said, this really isn't his fault. This really isn't his fault.
So I always said, bro, the management
that's why I
in
support
general,
him. That's why I want him.
management in general is tough, but the United job.
When I say this isn't his fault, I mean the West Ham loss specifically isn't his fault. Everything else is his fault.
Well, I think there's been more than
fault.
just this West Ham game where United players didn't put away their chances. That again, because like I
but then
feel like
you
I've
must-
defended Ten
hold
Hag
on.
on a few
No,
occasions.
but he's managing these players.
Yes, he is managing.
Yeah, for sure.
them,
But again, like I say, the instance like with the
coaching
low in the
them,
open goals in front of him, that's
picking
not
the
on Ten Hag.
And yes, and that's why I say this West Ham game, not Ten Hag's fault.
Yeah.
Every other game this season, Ten Hag's fault.
Okay, this season,
Which is why I still say get rid of Ten Hag. Even though, again, you can't blame him for this, get rid of him. He's still part of the problem. And he's been part of the problem all season. He's been large parts of the problem in previous fucking games.
Did you have an issue with the lineup?
I mean, fuck.
No, I wasn't too mad with the lineup. Obviously, United is also dealing with
He's not Mazraoui starting at 10.
Yeah, and again,
be fair, he did alright, but
he wasn't terrible. Yeah, and again, United is having their own injury crisis.
Yeah,
so I'm not.
That's going around now, but
I'm not terribly mad with the starting 11 either way because I know Ten Hag is kind of just doing the best he can with what he's got.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what he's got is still good enough to win. We saw it. We saw it in that
good
first
enough
half.
to beat a poor West Ham, bro.
But yeah,
good penalty from Bowen to be fair.
Yeah, good penalty for Bowen. And shout out to West Ham. I don't know what this does for them. I guess it buys Lopetegui another
absolutely
day.
buys him more time. Yeah, because again, West Ham are not Man United. Like you can up and down in your first season there, but they need to perform better, bro. Even in winning, they look bad. Which is not good no matter who you are managing, bro.
No, it's not good at all. But yeah, like we said, this does buy. I don't know what West Ham or Lopetegui are gonna do in the future. I don't know what games they have coming up, but this does buy them a lot of time because on paper, beating United is kind of a big deal for a team like West Ham. It's a big deal.
This is them taking advantage of another club that's in a rut, which is what clubs like United should be doing on the inverse. You know what I mean? So it's a good win for them, bro.
Yeah, you can only beat who's put in front of you.
Exactly, bro.
For an hour ago, Ornstein exclusive. Manchester United sack manager Erik Ten Hag.
Nah.
54-year-old Dutchman informed by Man Utd of the decision this morning.
That's an Orny bomb.
This is Ornstein. Ruud van Nistelrooy asked to take charge on interim basis with the rest of the staff remaining in position for now. So I guess breaking news, boys.
Well,
you're hearing it here first.
It is official.
You got
Ten Hag is out. We probably should have looked at this before we started filming, but apparently Ten Hag is out. This changes things.
Check Twitter.
This changes
watch
things.
out for this week where there'll be a Manchester United focus episode.
Yeah, this absolutely changes things. So I'm gonna leave it there to be continued.
Yeah, look, we are hour 10 into this episode, but we will do an episode where we cover
news.
Ethan's expectations and everyone's expectations on Man
Ten Hag is gone.
Damn it, man.
Is it enough change? We'll discuss that. But
look, this is breaking news.
This is pretty cool that it's breaking.
And we will leave it to be continued.
Look, just in closing, other results from the weekend. On Friday, Nottingham Forest beat Leicester 3-1. Unlucky Leicester. Fulham and Everton was a 1-1 draw. Everton seems to be stringing together some decent results. Man City obviously beat Southampton just by 1 goal, 1-0. Brighton threw away a lead to end up drawing with Wolves 2-2. Brentford beat Ipswich 4-3 in a thriller. Aston Villa could not punish Bournemouth for what they did to Arsenal last week, and that was a 1-1 game. And then on Sunday, Chelsea obviously beat Newcastle 2-1. Palace beat Spurs 1-0, which I'd love to talk about, but we are running over quite a bit of time now, so
there's bigger fish to fry.
There's bigger fish to fry. And then that does it for results in the Premier League in Matchweek 9. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know your thoughts and everything. Let us know what you expect for Manchester United next. Like I say, we will definitely do an episode where we cover everything to be expected there, at least from Ethan's side. Sponzi, I'm sure you're a bit disappointed as well. We'll get onto that as well, bro. We'll get into that as well. Thank you for watching the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.